used to live in Blackawton. This used to be the pub, Northerly Arms, but they made it into a house now. Used to be a really good restaurant there. I used to have my meals. Yeah, I used to live here a few years ago, and this used to be the bus stop, which they had a bus once a week. Used to get the bus once a week, so, and that used to take you down to Dartmouth. And this is a little village called Blackawton, and very pretty little village. And that, yeah, I used to like it. These little houses, little cottages. God, they're still doing that. Very pretty. And this, when I first moved here, this is called the George Inn. And the first time I ever went into the George Inn, this pub, I don't know whether you ever seen a film called American Werewolf in London. It reminds me of that. When you go in the pub and everything goes quiet, people just stared at me, and it's like saying, "You made me miss my dart." So, but once they got to know me and because I was a stranger, they'd never seen a stranger before, so it would be like that. So you ever watch the film American Werewolf in London? It's like that, but it's a nice little pub. Oh, they painted it black. That's weird. I wonder if I... Oh. Dog show. Oh, yeah. Oh. That's the Georgie. Oh. Oh, and here, oh, it's a local shop. That's a local shop. Quite sweet. Please wear your mask before entering the shop. Sweet. This is the church. I've got things for sale there. You probably get free house for sale, and you probably get free books and toys to go with it. But yeah, this used to be like the church, and up on the church when I first lived here, I used to see lambs all on here, and I used to be frightened because they used to like fall off the wall or something when you used to drive along. That's quite weird. And this used to be an old bakeries, but it wasn't an old bakeries when I was here, but it used to be. That's why it's called the bakery. Yeah, I remember that. Used to have lambs that used to go in the church. I don't know whether they do that now. It's quite a weird sight to see actually when I first moved here. So I was like, oh, they've got village hall and that, and that's the old church, huh? And yeah, and and in Blackawton they used to do I don't know whether you heard of it, worm charming, where you used to have to get the worms out of the ground or something. You're not allowed to you used to have to, you know, like the seagulls when they stamp their feet, that's what people used to do. Just used to do worm charming. So you should look that up, that worm charming. It's quite funny. Oh, loads of houses for sale here. Never used to be like this. Do not enter. I wonder why. That used to be the post office there. A shop and an old little post office. Yeah. And what this is? What does this? Polite notice. I'll pick up your dog poo, yeah, which yeah, I can agree with that. This is where my local doctor used to live there. Yeah. But he's gone abroad now, so I think. And here we used to have a lot of jumble sales in the village hall. I used to like going to the jumble sales. You know, I used to get little bits and bobs. Oh wow. I'm going to have a look at this village hall. I think I'll get some weird looks on people. They're sort of thinking, you shouldn't be here. You're in the village. What are you doing in our village? Look mate, I used to live here. Yeah. It's always changed a lot since I've been here. God, they've got benches here now. Wow. Suppose you can sit here and admire the view. Let's have a look, see if they've got a view here. Oh, that's your view. Oh. Why don't I put a bench here for... No. Why have they got a bench here? There's no view here, is there? No. Oh, maybe it's people... I don't know. Maybe it's jumping or something. I don't know. Or maybe it's a big cat litter. You know, for your cats. Big cat litter box. Probably. That's the village hall. See, in the George Inn, that was a nice pub. And the other pub that was turned into a house, that had a nice, that was a nice restaurant. But it's quite pricey, but food was really good. So, you know, and that. And I've got the village hall. Like this nice little field, doggy field here, where I used to take my dog. I'll show you. And this is the field I used to take my dog in. It's stopped up now, I can't get up. Yeah. Doggy bin. Yeah, I used to take my dog in this. And then I used to take him on a circular walk. Oh wow. No. I only was here for a few years because I can't drive. I sort of like, and the bus was only once a week, so I thought, if I can't drive and there's no buses, you get like a cabin fever. So it's alright if you got a car to drive, but when you can't drive and your bus is only like once in the morning and that's it, once in a week, that's it, then it's not very nice. It's sort of like to be stuck here, but it's if you got a car, you're alright. Here I go. This is the walk I did before. I did. Hope there's no cows in here, because usually they have cows in here and I'm not very good with cows. I'm going to check if I have. Because I got chased by a bull once. I think I'm alright. Right. This is a lovely little walk going across this field. Used to remind me of when I lived here, like Little House on the Prairie. I don't know whether you've seen that. It's an old TV series, and I think it was in the 70s, and it was when I was little I used to watch it, and it's a really good series, and yeah, it just reminds me of Little House on the Prairie when the girl runs down, you know, in the field. love it here though. You know, I lived here for 5 years, and I just have to rely on my husband to take me every places. But you know, so if you've got a car and you drive, but with me, I loved it. And then after a while, I just like, oh, you know, I do like to be out. I do like to have things that, like, train station or convenient things, you know, that I like. I like to be away from it all, but I love to have public transport nearby. It's alright if you're a writer. You can write a book, nice out the way. It is so beautiful. This is the walk. There's a tame dog. Like this. Yeah. Quite windy today. Oh, I remember when I was walking, and it's up that way somewhere, and it's a nice and quiet walk, and all of a sudden there's a bull looking, and I thought, oh my god, you never see me run so fast. I was like, oh my god, it's really gone so really running so fast. Just looked and I was out of breath, and yeah, I could have run for the Olympics. But this is the walk. A nice walk. But in the winter it's quite muddy, so you need your Wellingtons on for that. But I usually go across there that way as well. That goes for miles, that walk, miles along. What can't you not like about the countryside? You smell the air, and the fresh air, and especially cows muck here. But no, you can. Oh, it's just beautiful. A droning on again. So nice. Just can't believe I saw that cat. I mean, when I used to live here, in Blackawton, I used to feed it, because used to say to somebody, does that cat belong to anybody? They said, oh no, it's just a cat, feral cat. And yeah, because I used to have a cat and I used to feed it, and it used to come to my door every night, and she had kittens as well, and she brought her kittens out of my door, and they used to come and used to feed them. Gonna run over. Right. There's Larry. Hello. Oh. At least they can't trace me over here. Like chewing gum, don't they? Hello, Larry. Oh yeah, do you remember Steptoe and Son? Mine's your Steptoe, the rag and bone man. Oh, this is the cat I want to tell you about this cat. Here, come on. This cat is a wild cat. It's a feral cat, and I used to feed this cat when I used to live here. Oh, it's still alive. Oh, come on then. Come on. Oh. I used to feed this cat.